Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here. Like my videos? Please consider buying me a coffee. Thank you so much for the support. It helps me continue making content that you enjoy. Oh hey, what is that there, sir? That's a real piece of shit. Misa no think so with that bomb bed Junko Moto betcha, and that's no stink of it.
Ravage, eject.
You suck.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Studio Series figure from Transformers Bumblebee. It's Soundwave. Now, this was a figure I was looking forward to and found at my local Walmart on the south side of Indianapolis unexpectedly, so I went ahead and picked him up. And it was definitely awesome to see Soundwave in the Bumblebee movie back on Cybertron, which is what this version of the character is based on. So let's jump in there and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Soundwave in the package, and it looks pretty cool. Standard stuff we've been getting. We get some nice artwork. He's number 83 Bumblebee. It says Transformers. There he is. We get the Bumblebee logo at the top, and just kind of a close-up. There he is in the box. Love that artwork in Studio Series at the bottom. This side, of course, we get Soundwave again. Looking cool. I really think they should have made that a Decepticon logo. I just don't know why they do that. And then, again, we get the Studio Series 83 over here on this side. Very cool. Back of the package here has got Soundwave and his robot and whatever that mode is. And then we get the diagram down there. Transformers in 29 steps. And just kind of a close-up. Again, there we have him in his robot mode. His hover tank mode, I guess, is what that is. And then his diorama. So, yeah. Definitely pretty cool, and that's really about it for the package. Let's get him out of box and see what we think. So here we have Soundwave out of the package, and it looks pretty cool. I like the robot design for sure. I like how he's got his little shoulder cannon mounted there. That looks nice. All the details look good. And then, of course, he does come with the two accessories. He's got his gun right here, and the cannon on the shoulder. So let's look at the gun really fast. Just kind of a close-up. It's got a lot of nice detail in there, so that's cool. Just black plastic, and the cannon up here at the top. I like this. It's got the hinge. It plugs in there. And that's kind of a pain in the ass to get in, by the way, so just be aware of that. But it does hinge upward, which is cool. I do like that, so that's pretty nice. You can hinge that up if you want to. I don't know why you would want to, but I guess you can. Articulation, the head does move up and down. It's on a ball joint, which is very cool. Looks around pretty well. Arms go up really far, so that's nice. They do swing up and down, and then there's a really nice hinge joint at the elbow. Also twists, and then nothing really at the wrist. And then the legs splay out really, really far. That's pretty cool. There is a mushroom joint at the upper thigh. Legs go that far forward, that far back. We got a knee joint pretty deep, which is pretty cool. And then the feet do move downward. And they got that crazy ankle rocker pivot we love! With this being his widest possible stance, with both feet still flat on the floor. So, of course, Soundwave has a play gimmick with Ravage here. He goes into the chest. So Ravage in his kind of Cybertronian block mode. Be aware of the feet on Ravage. They have to be set perfect to fit inside of this guy. The other thing is Ravage comes with this missile piece that looks very much like the G1 counterpart. So you're going to plug that into his missile launcher. I love that. It's got just a wonderful G1 homage. Very cool there. So, yeah, let's talk about getting this thing inside of Soundwave's chest. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie about it. So what you're going to do is open up Soundwave's chest right here, and then you're going to notice that there's some kind of weird spacing on Soundwave's chest. That'll mess with the feet. So we're going to open up the back of Soundwave's panel here so you can kind of see all the way through him. And then we're going to take him and lift the cannon piece up a little bit, and we're going to put Ravage in missile side to the left or right arm, I guess. And then you're going to slide him in. Again, be careful. You got to get that in just right. If those feet are not exactly right on Ravage, they will pop off inside. So we're going to close this up. I would use the button and then push on the back to make sure he's all the way to the face. And then you can close it, but you can't close it completely. There's going to be a little bit of leeway on the back of Soundwave. Otherwise, again, you're going to pop the feet off inside of Soundwave. So be aware of that. Now, he looks pretty cool with Ravage in there. I will give it that. So you can hit the eject button. And then here we have Ravage inside of Soundwave. And to get him out, you want to lift the back panel up. And then you can push him forward. And again, be careful because those feet can pop out very easily on Ravage and you can lose them. So just be aware of that. It's really annoying, and you've got to make sure that Ravage's feet are perfectly upright in his little components here. So it's got to look like this all the way. It's got to be flush to get into Soundwave properly. If it's not, it's just going to pop out. So be aware of that. So taking a closer look at Soundwave himself, he's sculpted really well. Love the way this guy looks. Now he's supposed to have, it looks like pipe lighting on the back of the head, but the eyes are kind of painted, so it doesn't work. Also, mine's got a little sloppy silver paint on the missile launcher. The Decepticon logo looks a little tiny to me, but that's the way it looked in the movie, so it is what it is. You could actually put your cannon on either side of Soundwave, although he's supposed to have it on the right side. Love the gold trim on the chest, the silver paint on the mask. All that looks great. The details are all there. Very cool all around, just very detailed. Now, looking at the midsection of the figure, again, very well sculpted, very well detailed. It's got the white, the black, the blue, the red trim everywhere. Looks nice. Not a lot of hollow parts, which I definitely dig. Love the red trim on the wrists, the white and red play buttons on the waist. That's kind of a cool little nod to the G1 character. And I thought initially the white looked off, but going back and looking at the movie, he is white in those parts. And looking back at the G1 cartoon, he actually does have white on those components of his character design. So it is accurate. It just looks a little off, maybe because we're so used to seeing silvers and grays in today's Soundwave figures. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure. Again, sculpted well. I like all the paint apps. Love the red on the back of the legs. Those are nice little highlights there. The black and the white and the blue all looks good. The gold highlights on the front of the legs all look just wonderful. The feet themselves are really great to pose. You can get him in a lot of really nice stances with those ankle rockers, and it just works well and no hollow points. For comparison, here we have the Studio Series Transformers Bumblebee Soundwave with the Red Series Soundwave and the Siege Megatron, and he's about the same scale as the Siege Megatron, which is pretty cool. I definitely dig that, and he's a lot bigger than the RED or Red Series Soundwave, and this really kind of shows off the white versus the gray on the Soundwave figures we've gotten used to, whereas in reality it probably should be white, especially for a G1 aesthetic. And here we have Soundwave in his hover tank mode. I guess this is what this is supposed to be. It's not very good. This thing looks weird. He does not transform into the movie, but he's got kind of these weird crab pinchers up front. I guess that's supposed to be a cockpit in the middle. The back really doesn't have much going on there. Got the weapons on the side, so I mean he doesn't even really balance that well. I guess he just hovers around like that. Is that what he's supposed to do? He kind of looks like he's got the tape deck up front, but if you look at the back or underside, it's really just kind of Soundwave squatting down, taking a crap or something out in the woods. It's very strange. You can lift this piece up right here, and it will actually kind of give you a tripod that you can sit. Well, you got to push it all the way back. And I guess that kind of gives you a tape deck mode. Is that what that's supposed to be? I don't know. This thing's just very, very awkward. It just looks kind of weird. Yeah, it is what it is. I do like the gold there. I guess that's the cockpit, but there's a lot of gappiness going on up here. I do like the highlights. Those look good, but I do think the weapons should have been mounted on the top. That would have looked a lot cooler, but in all, this is the worst of the two modes. So is the Studio Series Soundwave from Transformers Bumblebee a figure that you want in your Transformers collection? Well, if you're a Soundwave completist, you're going to like this. If you liked the Bumblebee movie, then you're definitely going to like this figure. Overall, I think the robot mode is pretty nice. I do like it. I think the engineering in the tape deck area to put Ravage in is just a little too tight for clearance, but other than that, I mean, it looks good, it poses well. There's not a lot of hollow bits on the figure itself. The alt mode sucks, and that is really, really disappointing, but we never saw that in the movie anyway. Again, if you see this and you like it, I would probably pick it up because it seems very popular in the trends on the Transformers pages, and it's not a bad figure for the price. So there he is, the Studio Series Soundwave from Transformers Bumblebee. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos, and follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.